Right. Time now 10:36. Let's get over to meteorologist Hannah Gard. She's got our April Fool's forecast.
Yes, there's no pranks here though. It is a really nice day out there. It's going to be another warm, humid springtime day, kind of like what we saw at the end of the weekend. It is still very cloudy, but you can see the sun trying to beam through here. We have a very thin layer of upper level clouds that's somewhat blocking that out, and it's very, very breezy from the south today. So you'll notice that breeze. It's a humid breeze. It's bringing all the Gulf moisture up to the north. Temperatures already well into the 70s across the area. 77 in Belle Chase right now. Lakefront almost 80 degrees. Up on the North Shore, 75 in Hammond. So don't need those jackets this morning at all. We're also tracking some rainfall activity up in parts of the northern plains here and central plains. You can see where we have this cloud cover coming into our region. This is a somewhat clockwise swirl to these upper level clouds. That's high pressure building over us. And you can see where it's actually deflecting these storms that are forming up here to the northwest away from us. And all of this storm activity is going to continue kind of on this conveyor belt as we go throughout the day today. There is a severe potential with this system that's going to be moving across the plains. You can see why those dew points are incredibly high. We look for moisture, 60-degree dew points up in Wichita. Above that, Raleigh, 57-degree dew points, and you can see the entire region 70s and 60s. For us, it's just really, really humid, but with that high pressure in the upper levels, we're not really going to see much in the way of storm activity. So today, just a little bit cloudy. We get into the low 80s, 84 degrees we're forecasting this afternoon. They will be in the 70s again overnight with a pretty brisk breeze coming from the south. We could hit record highs tomorrow, and then we see that strong cold front coming through that's associated with that storm system to our north. We could see a few storms in our area. But tomorrow, that high temperature, 86, that's what we're forecasting. That would break the record of 85 set in 2012. Just briefly, we have a very brief stretch of some warm weather here. You can see on water vapor, we have that high to the south, like I mentioned, and then we have this counterclockwise spin in the upper levels that's digging over to the east. You can see it running into this high pressure. We also have kind of a spin down here near El Paso. This is becoming really elongated, that low pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and the severe weather outlook mimics that. You can see where it's going around the high pressure. You have that arc shape to it. So from Dallas, Oklahoma City, up through the Midwest, they're in a level 3 out of 5 risk for severe storms. Austin, a level 2 out of 5. Then this pushes over to the east tomorrow. We are included in a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe storms on the North Shore and southern Mississippi, but notice that the center of this is so far to the north. Again, the reason for that, the high pressure is pushing that low north of us, and that's where all of the energy is, around this area of low pressure in the upper levels. We see the storms. They have to be kind of close to that. So the cold front's going to come through, maybe popping some storms up to our north, but we just really don't get much. We're kind of on the tail end of the storm system. Again, it's mostly going to be in those areas that were outlined in that severe risk nearer to the center of the area of low pressure. But do we see some scattered showers tomorrow? Maybe a storm or two? We could. Then we really notice a difference with that cold front coming through. Temperatures are going to drop down. We go from that record high down to below normal again in the low 70s Wednesday, Thursday. Then we begin to kind of climb back above that for the weekend. Our morning lows, especially north and west of the lake, those inland areas, will be noticeably colder. We go from 70 in the morning tomorrow to the 40s once again. Now this is obviously nowhere near a freeze, so that's good news. Now that we're past Easter, we don't really have to worry about that, but we will have some cool and dry mornings to look forward to, and that's the only rain chance that we have in the 7-day forecast, and we're only giving you a 20% for that chance of scattered showers as that system comes through the rest of the week, looking like nice springtime weather. Back to you.